We're doing this, Uncle Jay. I'm recording. There's no going back. Hi, y'all. My name is Fabi Payton, and I'd like to introduce you to somebody that has it's really near and dear to my heart, and he's been helping me for a long time. I'd like to introduce you to my Uncle Jay, a.k.a., and his government name is Jay Metter. If you want to tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am the financial fitness director, or the Brazos Valley Financial Fitness Director. Just had my eyes fixed, and now my mouth doesn't work. Anyway, I work with mainly, like Fabi, I work with mainly girls that are on HUD and food stamps and things like that. And we put them on a program where within 5 years we can get them off of government assistance, and in some cases in their own home. I've been here 6.5 years now. We have gotten roughly about 25 families into their own home. And in that time frame, we have also gotten probably 100 off of government assistance. And we're pretty close to getting about 20 this next year. In their own home. Of course, interest rates have been eating us up.
Uncle Jay, it's not a commercial for their job.
Yeah.
We're after 5 now.
It's
hard to clock out.
Since we're after 5, can I have a beer now?
We're after 5 now. We're off the clock. And so what I love is you basically told people the activism part of you 8 to 5, which I do too. That's how we met. Right. Our programs work together. You found me. You did last year when I was getting into it.
Nobody cares more about their clients than Fabi does.
But then I got into going in on, our wonderful city of Bryan, and you were like, "Hey kid, what are you up to?" And I was like, "Well, let me tell you." And from that point, you've just loved on me, prayed over me, taught me, educated me, brought me into spaces that I never thought I'd be in. Took me into a world that the world would have me believe a girl like me should be afraid of. I'm gonna cry.
Well,
took me to lunches and we're like, "This is my niece," and these people had titles that I couldn't believe, and you introduced me to some of my heroes.
Well, fortunately, or unfortunately, I hang out with these guys. But yes, I've been very big in politics for many years because I think it's incredibly important that we make ourselves aware of what's going on in the world, and we try to look at both sides of the story in every situation, because if we just go with the media, whatever media we pick, we're only seeing one side of the story. So it's incredibly important to listen to both sides and then really do your research and figure out which way you go. What are your moral staples that you're gonna go with?
Yes, I'm so grateful. There's so much people don't know about me and the behind the scenes of my activism, and you're the first of my secrets. Well, it's not a secret in the community, because I'm like, this is my Uncle Jay, and you take me to stuff. But to my followers, nobody knows. I'm like, I have help, and my uncle, as my Uncle Jay would say, I'm blessed far more than I deserve. And so
that's always the case. I'm always blessed more than I deserve, even if I were in a pet full of snakes. So
I just want to thank you for always allowing me to have my opinion. You showed me a world in politics and a pocket of human beings that allowed me to be who I am, and allowed me to have my opinions, and said, I may not agree with you, kiddo, but I respect your integrity, I respect your backbone, and let me teach you some stuff so that you can have some more knowledge. And y'all, you spearheaded so much knowledge in me, so much intelligence for me to watch my blind spots, and just guided me. And I'm grateful.
Well, what I saw in you was somebody that truly cares about people. And that's what I'm interested in, is if we, the people, don't start caring about each other and doing things to lift all of us up, then this country will fail. And so it is so important that and you have that heart that I always look for in other people, but more than just the heart, you got that fire in your gut, girl. And that's another thing that I love about you. And so those are the folks that I look for, that I want to bring into this family of us that want to break the chain of generational poverty, that want to make the world a better place, but want to do it in a way that is not running around tearing stuff up, because that's not fixing things, that's just breaking things. And so we're trying to point people in a direction and give people good information so that they can make their own decision in terms of what they're going to do. But the one thing that I promise you, and that you promise me, and that we promise y'all, is that we will give you at least what we believe is the absolute truth. We're not going to lie to you about anything, and we will always research what we look into to give you the what we feel like is really fair information that you can look at, and we want you to research it even after you get it from us to make sure that we're right.
Amen. That's what some people don't know. A lot of times people get frustrated with me about not posting the link and not posting the direct thing, but it's because my uncles and my aunties have taught me, like, you don't tell people what they should think. You lead them to where they need to go, and you share your lived experience, Fabi. You share your truth and what you know for sure is the truth, and never be afraid to apologize. And so that's why sometimes y'all will see me make it harder than it has to be, because this has guided my belief system, and it has kept me safe and sane, and with my moral compass. So that's a little intro. I'm going to pause this video and do a second part, and we're going to actually start to teach you what I have been unable to write down of all the things that my Uncle Jay started and all the uncles after him have taught me, so that we can bless it forward, and hopefully we can grow more me's starting today. Right?
Sounds like a plan.